Hi Libra, my loves. Welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. As always, welcome to my cross watchers. Crosswatcher, sorry for my squeaky chairs. Crosswatcher, you could be dealing with a Libra. The message could be for you. So feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind that these are general and timeless readings. If you're wanting to book a one-on-one, my website information is down below in the description box. Just go ahead and subscribe your email there. That way you will always get an email notification every time my availability opens up. You can also follow me over on Instagram. That information is also down below. I just post more things on quantum physics and crazy stuff that I play around with over there. So just know, occasionally I get scammers. Oh, and freaking gee, I love this. Okay. Just know all the links to all my accounts all down below in the description box. I have nothing else. I don't have multiple Instagram accounts, nothing like that. So the only place you can access my services is through my website, which is also linked down below. I will never DM you for personal readings, donations, money of any kind. So keep that in mind. I'm so sorry. I know you guys are going to get annoyed with the squeaking. I'll try to keep it quiet, although I fidget a lot. Okay, fascinating. Wow. Okay. Libra, yeah, thanks for liking, subscribing. Thanks for always your support of the channel. Let's dive in. Okay, there's this emphasis on 3. Interesting, Scorpio just got the womb. Okay. Very interesting combo. I actually really like this. So you have, the first one that popped out is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, but I feel like what you might be focusing on this over this next week is this might be kind of like the thing that you have to do to get an inspiration started, because you have like this new passion thing that you might be like super excited about, and it's like you have to remember, like, keep this alive, and you might be doing a lot of research, right? You're trying to learn more about this thing because you had this new passion, you have this new idea. Now you've got to kind of like implement the practical into it, the practical steps. Like, you have to actually learn it and apply yourself, because it is totally going to lead to an increase, which is freaking amazing. So I kind of love this because it's kind of showing like, here was the initial spark. And it's like, there might be these moments here, right? Look at how perfect it is. This can be laziness, lacking motivation. That might come in when you have to actually do this part where you're like, like I have this, but now you have to apply it. And that could be the part where you have a little bit of a trip up. This is totally the process to get to whatever increase that you're looking for. Because it's going to bring in a lot for you. But now you've got to like implement these little things, okay? How appropriate. Okay, so let's see. Because look what it's connected to. Like, you have this huge vision, and now you're like implementing the tiny little steps, you know what I mean? And that could be the tricky part of this process. So you have the womb here. I get for a lot of you guys, like, yeah, there could be, I love this because it's the chalice, right? So the womb. You might be focusing on a lot of like healing, right? You might be in a nesting mood, like or it's like focusing on the ways. I know this is gonna sound kind of funny, but that is literally what it's showing me, is like you're rearranging your nest. Oh, why do I get some of these things? Like, I don't know what that's about. Like, you might be doing some things with that to make it more compatible or make yourself more comfortable. But there's this grand vision that you have of elevating, right? Is there more here? No, just that one. There it is. You've got this vision that's pulling you in, and you have all these key elements that you're putting in place, and you have to like stick to and stay consistent with. And that's this moment where I can see that when you have to apply a certain part of this, you might feel like, oh, and that's the push that you have to like go through. Because I can see like in your mind, you're like really excited. And then when it comes down to like actually applying it, you go through a bit of a blockage. Okay. So first off, you have the gem here. Okay, this is really interesting because I'm getting here that, okay, gem. There's like a hidden, this could be you, Libra, that you might actually have like, you're uncovering all of this stuff around you, like the muck and everything, to uncover a hidden jewel. And like that could even be you yourself, that you're like, you're doing a lot of uncovering. And this is a legit process. I'm not just saying this to sound super fancy. It could be that you're, when you do certain things alchemically, it can like open unlocked potential in your DNA. Okay, like I've literally read this in science, so I'm not just making this up. Like you have potential that's like hidden in your cells and in your DNA that your ancestors couldn't access because they could have had limited resources. And like in this day and age, it's almost impossible to not get what you're wanting. Like so much expansion has opened up, so which can be both. It's going to open up the sides of shadow where a lot of restriction and craziness comes in, but that can sometimes be the fun of it, that you find even more ways to be savvy or like get around things, you know what I mean? That can be kind of this thing that's playing out for you. Interestingly, that came out like that. Sorry, the chariot popped out on the ground. Okay, you could be dealing with a Cancer. So you've got the chariot. You've got the 10 of Pentacles in the center. I'm not going to say no to that. So you guys could be dealing with money. There's the Tower. Okay. Oh, okay. There's the Moon. Another kind of Cancer, Pisces card. I always say it's Cancer, but people will not agree with me. Okay, you have the King of Wands. Gemini. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing getting rid of things right there. You could be releasing a burden of a home. Okay, like you could be like releasing something, you're finally letting something go. But that could also be cleaning out stuff and getting rid of a bunch of things. I'm seeing it frees you up. Okay. Oh. All right, there's a newer connection coming in. Why do I keep seeing this? Okay. This is kind of fascinating because I had a little bit of this in Scorpio's reading, but okay, here's the thing. I do think that there's maybe a new attraction. I almost feel you could be fantasizing about a particular person. You have the 9 of Cups and the Page of Wands, okay? And I do feel like it's this King of Wands. It's kind of funny to me that it came in that order, because in the other reading, I was seeing like it came in first as the Page of Wands, someone coming in trying to not appear attracted to you, but I'm getting like it's almost opposite for you. Like that, this is very interesting. Oh, this is different. Okay, sorry. So there's a person that might come up in your reality in some way, shape, or form. I'm getting that you're thinking quite a bit about them, but you're trying to hold back, like maybe passionately or whatever. Like you're trying to be sensible about this, but it's kind of like happening whether you like it or not, this attraction. Okay, you have 8 of Pentacles. Oh, I love this. Yeah, trying to just like focus on your work. So typical Libra. And I have to tell you something too. There could be something that you don't see coming up with your finances, or you're still kind of like, there's still a bit of confusion on what you should put money into or what's going on, or like this elevation, because you already have had a vision that you were gonna come into like more, you're coming into more and more stability. Look, there was the increase that I was talking about. So it's gonna come in here. I can just see here with the moon card, it could be kind of like that you're still formulating it or putting it together, or like one thing I was picking up on with this too is like there could be some things that you've been like a little bit nervous about setting this up. Like you don't know if like this would be copied, or you're like nervous that the moon card, there's things that you don't see, and you like kind of can feel it intuitively that there's going to be lessons tied to this increase, and that could also be why you're kind of pulling back. Like you do pull yourself back a bit, Libra. I feel like, at least what it's showing me. I wouldn't necessarily, because I think you'll fail many times. You know, do what you can to protect your stuff and do what you can there. But it's kind of inevitable that you just come into the lessons. And you can do certain things, of course, to make things like easier. The lessons, like you can come into a high vibration. I think that does help you to, like, you know, how Abrahamics talks about the grid being set up. You know, you not jumping the gun and, you know, going ahead before the manifestation is ready. So, like, I do think that that's happening for you over this next week. And it's kind of like there's a person here that's coming in to help you to remember to, like, activate this gratitude. This is a lot of self-fulfillment. I feel like over this next week, no wonder why there's an attraction, like someone that's very powerfully coming towards you. This is like, this person does not lack confidence. Like they are full force coming in towards you. I feel like you're kind of like dying down, or you're not wanting to appear overly excited, but internally I think that you do feel like this is a wish fulfillment, you know. But and it's not like you're playing games. You just could be kind of like not giving everything, maybe because you've got a lot of other things to focus on, at least what it's showing me. Okay, look at that. All right, so it still could be rebuilding from something painful you went through. Here's the Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords, and you've got an energy. Oh, okay, whoever you went through this painful cycle with, they're still watching. You probably know it, doesn't freaking matter. Okay, just wanted to let you know they're still stalking you. They're still curious. They're still watching you, however capacity. But I get, you might be building, you might be at the foundation stages of a connection. Like you might be building something with a person and not even really realizing it. Like it could be that you're establishing trust, like you and a person are kind of feeling out. So that's kind of like, there's potential here, Libra. Some really good potential. Okay. It's up to you on, I do see an energy coming forward towards you that you feel like is pretty much everything that you've been envisioning in a partner. Like everything. So that might also be motivating you to let go of a lot of things over this next week, because you might really want to move towards this energy. Okay, so it's like you'll have even more motivation to get what you need to get taken care of finished. All right, there's also this King of Pentacles, who, this has been popular lately. Like all the kings have been popping out like crazy in the readings. King of Pentacles is on the bottom here. What's there? Oh, you're ending things with a person. You might be communicating that. Maybe you feel like they're too stubborn or too rigid in a specific area, and you need someone that might like need to be more flexible or something. I don't know. Very interesting. Because that can be Taurus. So you might feel like there's a person. They might be a wish fulfillment, but you might feel like they might be a little bit too like they need to be in control, and you might be seeing that about someone. So let me dive into the extended. I'll see whatever else wants to come out. If you want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, and I'll see you over there. But Libra, if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.